wonder why I do whatever I like. I do. What I like, I do. What I like, I do.
Y'all didn't know your girl wears glasses, did ya? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's a four eyes, okay? When she don't got these glasses on, she can't see. She just can't see. And then sometimes I got my glasses on and I still can't see. So hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Period. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why lately within my past few videos I just feel like my intros have just been like basic. Like I don't feel like I've been getting hype, and I don't want y'all to think that when I do my videos and my tutorials that I'm not hype just because you don't see me getting hype. That's not the case. I'm very happy to do every single tutorial within every single look that I do here on my channel. So if you just see me with like the basics and I'm not really like, you know, energized, is because it's all on the inside, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to stay focused. I'm trying to keep it short and simple and just, you know, get straight into the tutorial, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up for y'all, just because I don't want nobody to think like, ooh, why she, you know, she's boring, like, you know. No, your girl can get there, I guess. I was about to say your girl can get it, but I don't know.
So, next.
Anyways, I'm very excited for today's tutorial. As you guys have already seen by today's title, your girl is going to be doing a peaches and cream makeup look. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with the song. It has nothing to do with the song. If y'all know what song I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then clearly you're not grown enough to know what that means, okay? Stay in the child's place. But yeah, that's pretty much the theme of today's makeup look. This is who I'm personally inspired by. Her Instagram name is makeup.up. And she did a strawberry milkshake look. Now I've had this screenshot for almost over probably a month or two. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all guys. That makeup look right there, honestly, for me, it just really gets me in the vibe of different types of desserts. And so I was just really getting into what type of fruit-like dessert should I do. I was thinking like, you know, I was thinking like other fruit flavored desserts like apple pie and pineapple upside down cake, whatever. And anyways, but your girl thought of peach. I was getting peachy vibes coming in my mind. So I was like, huh. And then I was thinking like, wait, isn't there just like peach cobbler and that's it? But apparently no, there is peaches and cream. I don't think a lot of people eat it. I don't think it's a lot of people's like go to taste of dessert, but it goes together and I'm pretty sure it tastes pretty good. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it tastes pretty good, y'all. You guys, before we get into this makeup look, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you guys, okay? Subscribe to your girl's channel. And you guys, we hit 600 subscribers. Oh my freaking gosh. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you guys have been giving me lately these past couple months. They've just been honestly truly a blessing and amazing. And hi to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to your girl's channel. I promise you guys you will not regret staying subscribed to your girl's channel, okay? Because I come through with the looks, okay? Ask your friends. That's so silly. But why don't you guys also go ahead and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video here onto my channel as well. Guys, do not forget to follow your girl on all her social medias, which is her Instagram and her Twitter. If you're watching me desktop version, you guys already know there should be 2 links up in my banner. And if you guys are watching me mobily, then just swipe to my about section and there should be 2 links to my social medias there as well. And like I said, you guys, come with me on this journey to see how this makeup look turns out. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Hey you guys, hey! So as you can see, your girl is baking under the eyes, around the mouth, and under my contour. And of course, your girl already did the brows and the base of the face off camera. All the products that I use off camera will be in the description box down below, along with discount codes, because your girl's gonna hook y'all up with getting some percentages off of you guys' purchases. So yeah. But of course, your girl is going in with some Covergirl concealer. I'm going to go ahead and use that as eyeshadow primer for this look. And of course, I'm just going to apply it onto the eyes. And then I'm going to use my finger to spread out the product throughout the whole entire eyelid. And I just wanted to get tacky, just so that way we can be able to get that pigment when it comes to the eyeshadow. And plus, we are using a lot of colorful shadows today, so I just really want to make sure that it pops, especially the color yellow. You really want to make sure that color is popping, honey, within the eyelid. So it's always good to use a base that's almost near to a pure white, but if you can find something that's a little bit more on the light or fair, then honey, you're good. You don't need to try and find you a pure white if you can't find one, because those are just great substitutes for that as well. And of course, I'm going to start taking my blending brush, and I'm just going to pack into the yellow shade within the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil Eyeshadow Palette. And what I'm doing right now is I'm using that as my first transition shade, and I'm literally just packing on that yellow, because of course once you use one swipe, it's not really as pigmented, but once you pack it on, I can say I had to pack it on at least 3 to 4 times, if not maybe 5, to really get that pigment to really show within the eyelid. But once it shows, y'all, it shows. Like, it ain't playing no games, you know what I mean? So I did dip into the orange in the BH Cosmetics palette, but it's a very light orange. It's not really a darker orange as I thought it was going to end up being. So this was kind of like a second transition color that I added right under the yellow, and I'm basically just try to pack it on as much as I possibly can. But then of course I had to dip into my morphebrushes Jaclyn Hill Vault Ring the Alarm eyeshadow palette, and I'm dipping into that dark orange shade, and I'm just adding that within the crease to really get it to be defined as much as I possibly can. And of course, I'm blending that within the outer V of the crease as well. And on top of that, of course, your girl is just packing that on and then blending it out within the center and the inner corner of the crease as well. And then I also went back in with the yellow to make sure that it's blended out between both, because you really want to make sure that the transition from the yellow and the orange is blended out as much as possible, but you also want to make sure the pigment of the shadows is still there. You know what I mean? You want it to be a really smooth transition, but still pigmented within the eyeshadows as well. And that's basically what I was doing. And I was also making sure that the edges of my outer V was just smooth as possible as well. So now I'm dipping into an oldie eyeshadow palette, and I'm dipping into this reddish orange, and I was trying to pack it on within the crease as much as possible because I thought it was going to darken the orange a little bit to more of a dark orange reddish color, but it didn't really do it for me. So I thought maybe pressing it in with my finger and then blending it out was going to do the works, but it didn't really do it too much for me. So your girl dipped back into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault Ring the Alarm eyeshadow palette, and I dipped into this really dark and super pigmented cranberry shade, and once I added that in the outer V, the reddish orange actually started to come to life. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna continue to keep doing this and just adding it within the crease. So that's what I did, and I noticed that the color was really starting to come to life once I did that. So I went back and forth. I went back in with that color and back in with the reddish orange color, and it worked perfectly. So now of course your girl is going ahead and take that Covergirl concealer, and of course she went ahead and did a half cut crease, and now I'm taking my pinky and I'm just patting that on so once again it can get tacky enough to where we can start applying some eyeshadow, because this time we're not applying any type of shimmers or glitters or even pearl formula type of eyeshadows, we are applying matte eyeshadows. So first, your girl is starting with that cranberry shade that we added within the outer V of our crease, and I'm just packing that in with a small precise eyeshadow brush. And then once we get that going, we're going to go ahead and add that orange that we added within the crease as well from the same Morphe palette. And then we're going to go back into that BH Cosmetics palette, and we're going to add that yellow, pack it on as much as I can with the same precise eyeshadow brush, but just, of course, cleaned and wiped off first. And then once we got that packed on, I took the same precise eyeshadow brush, cleaned and wiped off, and I dipped into this white eyeshadow in my oldie eyeshadow palette. And that's pretty much how the eye makeup look ended up going. It wasn't my first original idea, but once I actually did this, I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere, you know what I mean? Look at that blend, y'all. Look at that blend.
You need to get right with God. The reason why you ain't blending out shadows right is because you're not right with God. You better pray and kneel, bend the knee, and your stuff will start blending right.
Look at that. Are you kidding me? Okay, so now we're dipping into some green, and we're just going to smoke that out on the bottom lash line. This is also from the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette as well. And so basically what I did is I went ahead and went in with the green, but then I also dipped into a little bit of the black just to darken it up just a little bit. And now I'm taking the Covergirl liquid eyeliner in the shade black, and I'm going to wing my eye makeup out with a winged liner. This is the first, I think it's been a while since I've done this on camera, so I was like, okay, we getting out of our comfort zone, because y'all know I'm quick to do it off camera just to save time. But of course, I'm just taking the black liquid eyeliner, I'm going across the lash line first, and I'm just really making sure that is covered up as much as possible, and then I'm stretching that wing out towards the same length within the tail of my brow. You don't want it to touch each other, but you do kind of want it to match up the same length. And then sometimes I switch it up, and I'll do the tail of my wing liner first, and then I'll start covering the lash line, and I'll just connect it that way as well. So that's just how I do my wing liner, y'all. It's been a minute since I did a wing liner too, I'm being honest. But now I'm taking the Covergirl Peacock Flare, mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes before I apply on falsies. Now listen, y'all, I know these falsies are a little wonky. One is a little bit more spreaded out than the other, and one is a little bit more lifted. I tried my best to do it with my eyelash curler, but it just was not working for me, so your girl had to do what she had to do. But as y'all seen, your girl just went ahead and highlighted the inner corner, brow bone, and the bridge and the tip of my nose with the Versatile highlighter palette by Covergirl. And of course, I went ahead and contoured my nose with using the Black Radiance contour kit in the shade medium dark. And of course, now I'm just touching up on my bronzer and my contour with the Black Radiance contour kit, and I'm also using my Ulta Beauty contour kit as well in the shade Goddess Bronze. Y'all already know what's good. That is like my go-to contour shade. And yes, the palette is still alive. She's not dead yet. So yeah, I'm just lightly touching up though. I'm not going too intense because I kind of already went ham earlier, but look at me, y'all. I'm looking at my lashes like, what the fuck? See, they're both lifted, but they're just formed in a different way. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? Okay. But now I'm taking that orange shade within the Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill Vault palette, Ring the Alarm. And I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks. I really wanted to have some orange blush. I did not want to go pink, and I did not want to not add blush. I really wanted that orange blush to come to life, honey, within the cheeks. Now, of course, I knew it was going to end up being covered up later on down the line, but I went ahead and did it anyways because I still felt like it was really cute. So now I'm taking a very small, precise paint brush, and I'm taking that Covergirl concealer, and I'm going to start carving out the shape of a peach. Now, of course, a shape of a peach is more round, but at the same time, when you think about it more of drawing-wise, cartoon-wise, it's more shaped like within a big old heart. So that's pretty much the shape that I was getting within trying to sketch out the peach within the concealer first. And of course your girl did have reference pictures. I was referencing realistic type of peaches because if you really think about an emoji type of peach, it's just peachy orange. But when you really look up a realistic peach, oh my god, you guys, it has a mixture of colors. From yellow to burnt red to cranberry to light orange to even a little bit of white on the peach as like a highlight type of thing. So this is what your girl was basically doing. I started with the yellow first, and then I worked my way around it with building it up with some orange. Light orange first. And then once I did that, I went in with some dark orange to add on top of that. And then once I went in with the dark orange, I started to kind of sketch out the edges just a little bit. See, as y'all can see, I'm packing in that dark orange. And then once I got that down, I started to add, of course, some more yellow just so it can really pop through the peach, because as much as it's more peachy orange, there is still a little bit of yellow that pops through there. And then of course I went back with the dark orange, and I also went in with a little bit of cranberry on the peach as well. And now I'm taking some brown liquid eyeliner by Covergirl, and I'm basically just drawing a line between the peach, and I'm also just outlining the peach as well. Now of course I didn't want it to look like I drew it on, so once I did this, once I outlined the peach, I basically went ahead and took eyeshadow and tried to blend that out as much as I possibly can with cranberry, and I also did a little bit of black as well. I did like a mixture of both because I wanted it to look as realistic as possible. I didn't want it to look like I just sketched it out with a jet black you know, liquid eyeliner or something, you know what I mean? I try to make it look like a more realistic peach as much as possible. So once I did that, then I started to take some white paint, and basically I ended up applying that within the center of the peach, and I did some highlights just because that's how it looked when I, you know, looked at my reference picture. So I just basically tried to match up what that looked like, and it actually turned out pretty good. It actually looked pretty cool. So basically right now what I'm doing is I'm creating the leaves with on the peach, just using some green paint, and of course I outlined it in black eyeshadow and I gave it some highlights as well. And that's basically what I'm doing here. I wanted to add some more highlights because I feel like the more highlights the better, you know what I mean? So that's basically what your girl did. You know, I just think it looked really cool, so that's what I kept doing. And of course this is another small precise paintbrush as well. See, I didn't want it to do just so much in the center, but I also wanted to do some within the outline as well. I just thought it really gave it a really nice touch to giving it that realistic feel. So now I'm taking Nicka K lip liner in the shade dark brown. I'm just lip lining my lips. And of course I took my Jellylicious clear lip gloss by Ruby Kiss Cosmetics and I applied that on, and now I'm going to set the whole entire makeup with the e.l.f. Cosmetics makeup mist and setting spray. And of course I'm just going to fan the makeup to set the whole entire face. And now your girl thought she was done. Like, I was like, yes, like, thank you Jesus Lord, yes. I was so happy, but then I forgot about the cream, y'all. I forgot about the cream. So I took some white paint and I went ahead and just started basically just kind of creating it as if I dropped a peach in a puddle of milk. You want it to kind of be lifted upwards towards the peach, and you want to cover at least just a little bit of the bottom. You don't want it to cover up the whole peach. You don't want it to cover half of the peach, just a little bit at the bottom.
So you guys, this is the finished look. I am in love with this. This is definitely how I wanted it to come out. I cannot believe I almost forgot the cream, y'all. That's the whole point of the freaking look. Like, I'm so glad I used my right mind and was like, Doug, can you show you're about to forget something very, very important to the look, obviously. But honestly, this came out bomb. I mean, the peaches, they're about as realistic as they can get on my part, okay? I haven't been painting realistic fruits since I was in middle school. So for me just to be doing this on the spot for this makeup look, I think I did a pretty good dang job. If you guys like this look as well, why don't you guys also go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. And I just want to thank you to everyone that watched the video completely to see this transformation, darling. Did you like the transformation? Let me know in the comments down below, along with other makeup look suggestions that you guys would like for me to do here onto my channel. I don't know why I'm trying to switch accents like I'm British or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. And why don't you guys also go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Okay, subscribe to your girl's channel. You know you want to. After this tutorial, like, come on now, you know you want to. So just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, okay? And then also go ahead and hit the notification bell, because you know YouTube is a little fake. They don't like giving y'all the notifications when I upload. So please make sure to go ahead and just hit the notification bell just in case, so that way you guys can't miss any awesome looks that I do here like this on my channel as well. And you guys do not forget to follow your girl on all of her social medias, which is her Instagram and her Twitter, okay? And you guys, as you can see, the sun is coming down, which means I need to wrap this up, which means I need to get the out of here, okay? Like I said, I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys next time. Give y'all a little up close real quick. Bye.